So that's 450%. Okay, now 450% is different than just 450. 450% does not equal 450. Because 450%, if you were to change that to a decimal, that would be 4.5. And 4.5 doesn't equal 450. So if you leave the percent sign off, it's wrong. Okay? Alright. This next one is 36% of what is 54. Okay, so we write this as 36 over 100 of what? Well, we don't know what that is, so that's x equals to 54. Now this last time we had x over 100. We changed it to a rational number. But here we can go ahead and just make that into 100 divided by 36 is 0.36x equals to 54. And then we solve for x. So since we're multiplying 0.36 times x, we have to divide to isolate that x. So we're going to divide 0.36 to both sides. And so let's see what that looks like on the calculator. So that'll be, clear this first. And so that'll be 54 divided by 0.36. You want to make sure that you always check it because you're not used to using a calculator where you're dividing a percent into something, so it's easy to miss that. And so we get 150. And so we can say that x equals to 150. And that's our answer. Alright, this next one, we've got 45 is 12% of what? Well, we have is, right? Which means equals. So that means 45 is or equals to 12%, which is 12 over 100, of what? Well, we don't know what that is, so that's going to be our x. So we change 12 over 100 to 0.12x. And then we want to isolate that x. So we have 0.12 times x, so we have to divide both sides by 0.12. And we get x equals to, and so now that'll be 45 divided by 0.12, and we get 375. Alright, let's go on to a new page. And on this next problem, we have, let's say that we're working with 5 is what percent of 2500. Okay, so we're going to write this as 5 is means equals. We write equals there. What percent? So we're going to write x over 100 of means times 2500. we can say here that 100 goes in 2500, and that's 25. So we can say this is 25x equals 5. So now we're going to divide both sides by 25. And so now we get x equals to 0.2%. Remember now, we still, when we're looking for percent, we have to put that percent sign. And so that's our answer, 0.2%. Okay. Now let's say that we want to find 12.6% of 80. Well, find would be the same thing as if we were to say what is 12.6% of 80. So when we say what is, we're going to put x equals. And then this would be 12.6 over 100 of means times 80. So now we can change this 12.6 to 100 divided by 12.6 is 0.126 times 80. And so let's see what that looks like on our calculator. We've got 0.126, check it, times 80. We get 10.08. And that's our answer.